Welcome back, everybody, to the next part of Let's Play Super Mario World. And with me, as always, is Nick.
I'm here against my will.
We already established that in part 2.
I know, just making sure all the newcomers knew that.
Yes, so he's chained up in my basement, and he's very hungry.
Can I have a cookie?
You can have a cookie when we finish the part.
And now we're on the level of flying chainsaws. We call it flying chainsaws because in our last time we tried this, the lines didn't show up well, so it looks like the chainsaws were just floating around. Yeah, according to him, because of the screen resolution, he's just like, the fuck's going on? Are these chainsaws floating on air? I'm like, what? I see the lines. And he's like, no, I don't. And then we realized if Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds had flying chainsaws instead of birds, it would be the greatest movie ever made. Yes! Oh god, that would have been awesome. Just like, you can defend against birds. I mean, birds are evil, but floating chainsaws? Nah, those things will fuck you up. Ugh. Honestly. There's a secret entrance here, exit here, right? You remember? Yeah, I remember how to get to it. I have to get Yoshi, though. You went the wrong way. No, I'm trying to get more momentum so I can just go whee! No, you were flying and you went to the left. Yeah, I was trying to go underneath and I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna get the exit anyways. Yeah, and it's easier with Yoshi anyway, because then you don't have to get precise flying. Yep. Let's go get Yoshi in a second. Cookie Mountain. Yay. Cheese Bridge. Yum. Cookie down. Now. Okay. Now with Yoshi, let's take this area on again. Yay for editing. Yay. Something that Ryan from Brain Scratch can't do. I made it funny! Why did I just get Ninja Turtles flashbacks? That's a good question. Which one? The first movie. The good one. Oh, I thought you were talking about the game. No. The movie. Okay. I've only really played one of the games, and that's, 4 Turtles in Time, so the SNES. Well, that's what I was thinking you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say Turtles in Time. I'm like, right now we're not in a beat-em-up, we're in a platformer. Yeah, and the 4th one is probably the best of them all, though. Yeah, well, then again, the other ones were for the Super Nintendo. Not Super Nintendo. The original Nintendo, and they kind of sucked ass. Hell, in this map that I'm playing in Minecraft right now, basically had a level inspired by one of the levels in the second game. Bye, Yoshi! Out of a level. Yeah, literally, you betray Yoshi, and I'm like, ah, whatever. And here's the biggest question of all. We just sent Yoshi to our death, and yet in the very next level or so, he's going to be stuck in an egg in a random block. Who does this to Yoshi? Is there some guy who just runs around, picks up Yoshis, and shoves them in a box? Yeah. I mean, that's why there's a meme called Betrayal, because you actually, legitly... There are 2 ways to get that. The easiest way is to use Yoshi, jump underneath there, and jump off of Yoshi. Literally, we have to let Yoshi die. That's how I did it. I mean, that's how most people do it. It's Yoshi. Nobody really cares. If you look at his face, he looks so happy when he's doing it, too. Like, don't die. Yeah. There we go. God. Also, these new enemies that will only appear for this level... Mr. shall not be included in this movie is... Sir not appearing in this film. Sir not appearing in this film is Torpedo Ted. Torpedo Ted is only seen in this level and never seen again. Do you get the pun? They're going for Bullet Bill, Torpedo Ted, there seems to be a pattern. Nuke Nick. Wait, what? Is that your new nickname, Nick? Have you changed it to Nuke Nick? Nuke Nick would be an awesome character. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem will also be awesome in this game. Because it'd be really funny to go, oh, look at Bowser, oh, look, I just shut your head off. Yeah, I think this would still be around the lines of when Duke Nukem was still kind of cool, and before he kind of, like, was, like, bled and the new one. Yeah, this was the early 90s. People still liked him back then, and I'm gonna come out and say it. I actually like Duke Nukem Forever. Blasphemy!
And here's the reason why. Everybody who got Duke Nukem Forever, the people
Star
who
Road
did buy
3!
it, they thought it was going to be a perfect game. I went into this game knowing it was going to be flawed, and that's why I enjoyed it. I did not have high expectations, and I was able to enjoy it from that.
Maybe that's the reason why I kind of had a bad time with Skyward Sword at points.
Well, I didn't want Skyward Sword because its controls were for the Wii, and dear God, I tried playing Twilight Princess for the Wii, and
It's a lot better than what you think it is. Like, once you play the game with, there's a add-on feature called Wii Motion Plus. It actually makes the game a lot more enjoyable.
Isn't Wii Motion Plus that like
Oh, fuck you!
It's on the Wiimote.
Yeah, it does. If you buy a, like, you pre-ordered, which I did months before, and then they added in this extra feature, which was bullshit. It's just like, oh, you pre-ordered the game? Oh, you did this months beforehand, and then you pre-order. Oh, if you pre-ordered, like, maybe a month or two before, like, you would be able to get this special golden Wiimote. I'm like, what the fuck? What about the people that pre-ordered months in advance, before this was ever known? That kind of pissed me off. I'm like, god damn it, I wanted the gold Wiimote, and I guess I can't have it now.
Yeah, it's why Nintendo really doesn't do pre-order bonuses all that much.
It kind of pissed me off, because I'm just like, they should have had that feature, like, months in advance. Like, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah, I'm saving up for that, because that's awesome. And I didn't get it, I just got the game, and I'm like, god damn it. And I had to buy the Wii Motion Plus for 20 more bucks. I'm like, fuck that! Stupid.
That is ridiculous. That is retarded.
I'm like, at that point, they should have just give you free Wii Motion Plus with that. They shouldn't just say, oh, you have to buy Wii Motion Plus. The fuck?
Ow. Just kicked myself.
Stop kicking yourself.
Yeah,
Yay, we got...
Wait, did we forget a level?
No, we still have to take on Butter Bridge. Ugh.
Because the controls are like butter. Wait, you didn't edit this part out?
No, apparently not.
Idiot.
Well, I was just shown where to go again, because some people jump in the video like, where the hell are you going? How the hell did you get up there? So I just included this in to show you. Okay, you go back through vanilla. There we go. Butter.
Butter.
Now, this is probably when I died here, this was probably like, this was the beginning of all of the failure. This right here, I'm thinking, okay, I got Yoshi, things are gonna be good. It should be fine. Like, I got that jump mastered and all that, and what the fuck? Much later.
Define much later.
About, like, probably 10 or so lives later.
Yeah, I call that much.
It literally, this is the longest part of the video that I had to edit out. It's like, the video was probably only going to be like, maybe 20 minutes long. The thing ended up almost being 30 because of this level. And mostly, the most notorious thing that killed me was, wait for it, right here. This almost completely killed me.
Really?
Because what ended up happening is, killing these guys several times in a row trying to get one-ups, I ended up jumping right into an enemy on the ground. And so it kind of fucked me over. I'm like, no! What the fuck?
About to say you never had problems with that the last time. Most of the time you died because you didn't know how to jump off enemies.
Yeah, and then I figured out that you just have to keep holding the A button.
Yeah, you just walk over it.
Which is very strange. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get it either, but then again, Nintendo, what you gonna do?
Yep. What you gonna do?
When they come for you.
Bad boys, bad boys. Alright. We're almost done with this hellhole. I hate this place. Of all the levels in the game, besides Roy's Castle, this is probably the worst level in the entire game.
It is kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing.
Again, what the hell's up with the star block? At that point, I was just flipping off the level. I'm like, fuck you, I'm done. I remember in the previous recording, that level right there, I fell off and died. And the most derpiest thing, I was just like, I completed the level! At the exit, I fell off and died. I'm like, the fuck?
That was the funniest thing in the whole day that day.
At this point, I'm like, fuck the level. I don't want to do it. I don't care if you don't see it. I just want to get this part over with. So I'm just flying over it. Enjoy the scenery, because we're not going to see much. We're just going to see clouds. Are those clouds living? Because they also have eyes. They have a face.
But they don't have a mouth.
It doesn't matter. Up, and we're done.
Oh, no, level.
Oh, that's the end of the level. Woo!
I don't think the clouds are eyes. I know they have eyes, but I'm not sure if they're eyes. Like, you know, the hills have eyes. Animals and all that, but I'm not sure if they're technically alive.
Well, we don't know. Luckily, I have the power of editing. I die about once here.
Well, the castle isn't that hard.
Yeah.
Patient.
I am not a very patient man, as you will see in just a second.
Oh, here we are.
Oh, man.
This
Oh,
is
man.
not
I gotta jump! Okay.
Jump.
No!
Yeah, that's a bad place to have the cape because of the floaty jump.
Yeah. Damn it. Just go. Is this, who is this? Ludwig's castle, if I remember?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. You remember when Ludwig in Mario 3 was probably the most threatening enemy in the entire game?
He was the last one, right?
Yeah, he was the last one before Bowser.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, now that we play this game, he is pathetically easy, and he has also had a color swap for some reason. He used to have a green shell, and then he got demoted to a yellow shell.
And he used to have blue hair, and in this one he has white.
Yeah, it's just like, the fuck's going on? Color swap.
Old?
I don't know. Maybe all the Koopa kids changed their shells, because I think the only one that stays consistent is probably Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy stays consistent. Roy, I thought was supposed to have like a brown or purple head, depending on which game you go on.
Yeah.
Iggy, wasn't Iggy supposed to have stupid eyes? Like, supposed to have glasses or something? He was supposed to look really retarded. Apologies to all actual retarded people out there, but Iggy does look retarded.
Yes. And we're almost done with this part as well. It's just like, geez, that was fast.
Wow.
Yeah, well, luckily I edited out all the failures, or I'd be like, fuck! Alright. This one's funny. What? Sorry, Mountain.
Even Mario's just kind of like, the fuck was that?
But, with that, thank you all for watching this part, and we'll see you next time. Nick?
Huh?
Bye.
Oh, I thought you already ended.
No, we're ending now.
Okay.